All right, I purchased a K7 INNOVV camera kit for my motorcycle, mainly because I do a lot of commuting to work, and I needed to have something that would film while I'm actually driving down the motorway, lane splitting, you know, just basically going back and forth to work in case something happened. I just wanted to be able to ensure that I had it on camera. I hate wearing GoPros on my bike or on my helmet and stuff like that, and I thought something that was actually constantly on all the time would capture anything that I needed. So this camera system, after looking at a lot of YouTube videos, seemed like the best one that was available. So I have a M1000R BMW, and so I did a lot of research trying to understand how the install would work, first off and foremost, but it's a tricky bike. Everything is really, really tight, and everything is, you know, pretty precise. So I'm going to show you how I installed it, where I installed it, the kind of brackets that I used. Everything came out of the kit. I didn't use anything else. Without further ado, let me just talk you through it. So on the bike itself, some places will tell you that there is a spot in behind this left-hand panel that you can splice into. I'm telling you right now, don't do that. It doesn't work. Even though I bought the proper plugs and everything for it, I just had no success in actually getting it to pick up the camera. So I've got it set up right now so that the camera actually turns on and off with the ignition. That's exactly how you want it. You don't want it to actually be on all the time that you have to unplug something. That's horrible. So the way I did that is over here at the very end of the bike on the back, I actually worked it so that I came in through the tail light. I did a quick snip of that cable. The tail light comes on and off with the ignition, and I spliced into that. Now, if you notice as well, I'm going to just take the camera here and show you. The problem in connections. So there's lots of room back there. I thought that's great. I then came through and onto the battery. And the battery was a nice install on the battery. I came underneath the body framework, around, and then up through to here. Now that's the collection of the wires that come out through the back and underneath. I have to fix this slightly in order to be able to get this so that it stretches. But you can see the INNOVV right there. All I did was splice that into the clutch. And then I installed the camera, the front camera, right there off this signal light bar. The back camera, I just simply installed off the rear signal light bar. I'll splice in edit some footage into this video to show you exactly what it looks like from those two different angles. There isn't a terrible amount of vibration. It works really well. And I think it's a pretty good install. No issues whatsoever so far.